Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa. This is Dr. Daphne Clarke-Hudson, and I'm saying Happy Holidays to each and every one of you. Yes, I have been missing in action for past few weeks, many weeks, as a matter of fact, since September the 6th. And the reason being, the universe has provided for me a full time job. So I go to work 5 days a week, and my plan is to rearrange my schedule so that I will be back with you on a frequent. Hey, Stephen, Merry Christmas to you. On a more frequent interval. So I'm very excited. I decided this morning that I wanted to take today and to reconnect with each and every one of you. So right now, I am on LinkedIn, I am on Facebook, and I am on YouTube. So thank you for those of you who are here. I hope that you will go ahead and share this broadcast for me. This has been a year of roller coaster for me. However, I am still giving gratitude for each and every one of you. Many of you know the challenge and struggles that I have gone through this past year. However, I am excited to report to you that each and every struggle and challenge that I experienced this past year has been a valuable lesson learned. Valuable lesson learned. And you're probably asking, how can challenges and struggles be valuable lessons learned? They were valuable lessons learned because when I was faced with the challenges and struggles, I realized that it was time for me to still myself and for me to look into what was going on and modify, adjust, and alter each situation to make sure that I was getting the best out of what was happening. So many of you will recall that I had relocated in September 2021. September 2022 that I relocated. I have learned some lessons, some pleasant and some unpleasant, but through it all, as I've just said, I have learned some lessons. I have acquired some new training that was not even on the radar for me when I relocated. But the training presented itself and I took the advantage of it. So now, 5 days a week in this new position that I have, I am blessed to be working with clients who are experiencing different stages and different phases of Alzheimer's and dementia. And it is indeed a blessing for me to be working in this field, because for 5 days a week, I find myself providing a program for these participants that can help to stimulate the neurons of their brains and to help them to experience more quality of life. So I am still impacting, transforming, and empowering people, although I am not doing it in the same way that my business is designed to do so. However, come January, I will be able to go back and to add the coaching aspect and to reorganize and regenerate my business. I will be doing both things. So, for those of you who have messaged me, who have contacted me to find out what's going on with me, I so love and appreciate all of you. Some of you went as far as to send a donation and contribution to my Cash App while I was down. I thank you also for that. We are in this world and we don't always know what cards we are going to be dealt with. However, it is important that whatever cards we are dealt, is that we use that card to play a very productive game. So, for those of you who are here with me tonight, and for those of you who will hear the broadcast again, I love and appreciate each and every one of you. I am super healthy. I have all of my COVID vaccine and my 3 boosters. Last week, I went to my doctor's and she said to me, I am so proud of you because you don't wait for me to tell you what is needed. You come to me and everything is updated and everything is improved. 2 weeks ago, I was blessed to celebrate 75 years young. And because not only does my future looks good, based on what the universe has shown me, the future looks super, super good. And I know that each and every one of you out there, you are part of not only of my present, but also of my future. I want to encourage each and every one of you on this holiday season. Don't you dare quit on yourselves. Don't you quit on yourselves, regardless of what the struggles feel and look like. Regardless of what your bank account is saying, don't you dare quit on yourself. Rest if you may, and when you sit to rest, I want to encourage you, always have a pen and a journal or a piece of paper. Have something to write with when you sit to rest, because in the stillness of your rest, the universe will be showing you some amazing things that you need to take action with. They might be new things, and many of them can be a repetition of the things that you had gotten before, and you have been disobedient in taking action to them. The universe is very faithful, and the universe keeps giving us opportunities upon opportunities upon opportunities. So I can tell you for sure that the universe will never quit on you. We will quit on it, but it will never quit on us. Never quit on us. So I'm here to encourage you. 2023 is upon us. So regardless of what 2022 was like for us, let us embrace it with love, understanding, and clarity. Let's be grateful for it. And let us file away all of those lessons and all of those experiences that we learned during 2023. Do not get caught up into the habit of complaining and blaming yourself or blaming other folks. Instead, step forth and take responsibilities for whatever actions you took or did not take. Either ways, they are solely our responsibility. Things are in our control and our control only. One more important reminder: stop doubting yourselves. Stop doubting yourselves. Stop asking yourself, what could I have done differently? File those things away and keep moving along, and still yourself and ask the question, how can I serve? For every time that I ask the question, how may I serve? The universe points me in the right direction. The universe points us in the right direction. I have also learned that as I show up in these new directions, I am not there to compare myself with others. I'm not there to copy anybody to see what they are doing. I am there to learn how to connect with my higher self so that I can continue to serve humankind to the best of my ability. We all have work to be done. Many of you are saying you have never been to college, you don't have this degree, you don't have that certificate, you don't have the other and the other. Trust me, none of that matters. The minute we cast doubt outside the door and make the decision that I am ready now to take responsibility of the things that I am commissioned to do, we are going to find out that we are becoming the most powerful movers and shakers that the world has ever seen. The only limitations there are is the one that you have placed on yourselves. You need to look in that mirror directly in the eyes of the man or the woman looking back at you, and let that person know that I am releasing you to take control of your most highest self. I am releasing you. I am releasing you. I am releasing you. And while you're on that conversation, I want you to go ahead and tell that person that is looking back at you, ask for their forgiveness. Ask them for the forgiveness for the times, the years, and the months that you have held them back from performing all of the amazing tasks that they were created to perform. Ask for their forgiveness and let them know you are ready to set them free. You are ready to loose them so that they can be their most powerful, greater self. Wouldn't you say that you deserve that? What is it that you have been dreaming about for years that you wanted to do? And instead of taking the action to do that, you decide to begin to compare yourselves with others. And by comparing yourself with others, you begin to feel as though you are not worthy. You are your biggest stumbling block. You are your biggest stumbling block. You are the one that has been sabotaging yourself. Yes, you. I am talking to you. You are the one that has been placed in the biggest boulders in front of you and decide to walk during the dark to make sure that you trip over that boulder. And then what? You say, oh, I know I was going to trip. I know that this thing is not for me. I know that that thing is not for me. I want to welcome my people on Facebook. I want to welcome the people on LinkedIn and YouTube. If you could go ahead and share the live for me, please. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. I am telling you, 2 weeks ago, I celebrated 75 years young. And the universe showed me that I have not yet scratched the surface of all of the amazing things that I am called to do. And I refuse to let anybody stand in my way. I refuse to let anybody slow me down. There are many people who finds pleasure in telling you, oh, at your age you should retire. At your age you should do this. At your age you should do that. I have told a couple of people, you can't retire from your calling and your purpose. I am here to create legacy. And so long as the universe keeps giving me the revelation, and as long as the universe keeps commissioning me to do what I want to do, I will continue to serve. Greetings, Ruth. How are you, my sister? Merry Christmas to you. Peace and blessing to you, my sister. Kindly share the live for me, please, Sister Ruth. So, it is not going to be easy. But the one thing I can tell you, it's rewarding. It's rewarding. And as we come together on this holiday weekend, birthday blessing, may God continue to bless you abundantly. Thank you, my sister. I greatly appreciate it. And regardless of how taxing it might be, there are no testimonies without the test. So rest when you are called to rest. But don't rest too long. Get up and continue. I am here to tell you that when this struggle is on, you're only going to see a few people. A few people. A few people. Over this past year and a half or year and something, only a few people I know were there for me. I'm not complaining, but I know it's okay. But the one thing I know is that the universe has always been here for me. Always been here for me. There were some days I didn't know how I was going to pay for my housing. There were other days I didn't know how gas was going to go in my car. I didn't know how I was going to have food on my table. But can I let you in on a little secret? I have not gone to bed one night hungry, because the universe has always been. For years, I have been planting gardens. Years upon years. All the way back to Jamaica, I have been planting seeds. And this past year, the universe allowed me to harvest from many of those gardens that I've planted. Mark you, not the same people that I planted the garden with, but universally, I was able to harvest. So long as we plant seed, there will be a harvest. Let me say that again. So long as we plant seeds, there will always be a harvest. The other thing I want to point out to you is that put ego under your feet and do your happy dance on it and trample on it. Because ego will get in your way and that too will sabotage you. So put ego and shame under your feet. Hold your heads high. Keep your shoulders tall. And keep doing what you know you are called to do. There will be new people, new organization, new support systems that will enter into your life. The universe is always networking and advocating for me. And I know the universe is doing the same thing for you. So keep doing what you know you're supposed to do. Keep doing what you're supposed to do. You don't have to keep your eye on the universe because the universe got its eyes on you. You will not be short of anything. There are no needs to worry. Remember, gratitude, 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 gratitude. Gratitude is your best friend. Gratitude is your best friend. Your only responsibility is to always be grateful for everything. Hey, greetings, my sister. Be grateful for everything, not only the large things, but the small things as well. Always be grateful. Show gratitude. Show gratitude. And as you receive or not, keep planting, keep planting, keep planting, keep planting. Because when you think not, the universe will supply all that you need. All that you need. You know, last week, a friend of mine messaged me and asked me, how was my business going? And I replied, right now, I do not have a paying client. So my only client right now is myself. I said, I am doing my programs for me just like I would teach people. I am doing those programs for me. Because I am my best client. So when people say, oh, that doesn't work and the other doesn't work, I can say, listen, it worked if you work it because it worked for me. So right now, as I'm speaking to you, I do not have a paying client, but I am my client and I am benefiting from my own services that I would have teaching somebody. If If I had a client that was looking to find out how to manifest whatever he or she wants, I'm doing that and I am manifesting for me. So don't be afraid to be your own client. Because if you're afraid to be your own client, you won't know whether or not your services work. So step out, be bold, and work your stuff. This way, when other people come to tell you that your thing doesn't work, you can say to them, listen, that's baloney. Because on this day and the other day, I just completed such and such, and it worked for me. It worked for me. The next thing I want to encourage you to do is to cast out doubt. Doubt about what you're able to do, what you're capable of doing, and what you're qualified to do. All I'm asking you to do is to believe in yourselves. Believe in yourself and believe and know that the universe is showing up when you need. When you have a need, the universe is always going to show up for you. Stop being afraid. Stop being afraid. It doesn't matter what did not work before. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you fail before. It really doesn't matter. That is an experience you had. That is not what is happening to you now. So let go of what was and what has been and step proudly now into this present time. Each and every one has our own responsibility. Each and every one has our desires of our own hearts. And listen, I am a true example to tell you it is never too late. Never too late. And if anyone has any question, go ahead and type it in the comments, and I can go ahead and answer the question while wrapping up, because we are at 33 minutes. There's always another way. Always another way out. But the reason many of us are not seeing the other options is because we are living in Doubtsville and are stuck on the times when we did not get the result that we wanted. So I'm here to tell you, tonight is your new night. The 25th of December 2022, it is your new day. It is our new day. This is your rebirth. All of the things that you have gone through already, they were practices. They were rehearsals for this time. They were preparing you for what you are getting ready to manifest now. They were practices and rehearsals for what you're getting ready to manifest. They were rehearsals for what I'm getting ready to manifest. So my question to you is, are you ready? Do you believe that you are called for something greater than you are doing? Can you honestly and truly look in the mirror and tell the person looking back at you that I'm sorry for all the times I have held you back from going forward? But now I raise my hands and I'm giving you the freedom to go and do what it is you're called to do. It is our time. It is our time. Let us forge forward. Let us forge forward. Let us forge forward. And let us stop placing limitations on us. Stop getting crutches about you don't have college degree, you don't have this, you don't have that, because none of that matters. None of that matters. We are all registered in the Universal University. And we can get all the diplomas and all of the certificates right there so that we can do what it is that we are called to do. All right? I want to invite the people in the chat. If you have any questions, kindly go ahead and type the questions. Type the questions down there, and I can answer all the discussion. We are at 37 minutes on the video. Go ahead and type any question or remarks or feedback that you might have in the comment section. Just go ahead. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Any questions? Any questions? I hope that there is something that I have said tonight that has triggered something in you, something that has ruffled some feathers in you, that you will know that I can no longer sabotage myself. I encourage you to take action now. Take action now. And while I wait to see if anybody is having any question, I want to tell you that I hope you had a blessed holiday weekend. I know many of us off tomorrow. And I want to encourage you, those of you who are out partying or something, I want to tell you, please be careful, be safe, be safe, be safe. Any questions, go ahead and jot it in the box. I'm going to do my best to be on frequently. So go ahead and drop any questions that you have in the comment section for me. If you have not done so, share the live with someone. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on LinkedIn. and and all of the other platforms that I am on. I want to continue serving you. I know that the universe has a lot for me to do, and I am super, 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 super excited about what is in store for me. And I look forward to you being a part of it. I want to thank Stephen Simit. I notice you have a new show. You need to message me and tell me about that. Maybe you want to have me as a guest on there. Sister Ruth Banks, greetings, my sister, Sister Sonia Thompson. Thank you, and all of the other people who came on, but you didn't sign on. I saw the numbers in the chat, but I didn't see your name showing up in the comment section. I show gratitude for each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I couldn't do what I do without each of you, your encouragement. Keep me lifted up in prayers. Keep sending me energy. And do not forget to let me know how I may serve you. Namaste from my heart to your heart. I love you so long. Bye now.